Hey everyone, welcome to What's Up Wednesday. I'm Eric. So today we're going to be talking about automation and MLS pull and how to set up and automate your account. So you have a very, very low touch and you just have to go in and just fine tune it every now and then. So let's just jump right in. So like I said, we're going to be talking about automation and how to set up all of the auto populated things into the system. So first off, we're going to go over how to do the MLS pull. And it is probably one of the best features that I feel is in the system, just because it pulls all of those listings in for you from the MLS, and you can have them already activated and out there for people to see. So how you're going to set up the auto pull is you're going to go up into the gear icon in the top corner left of the system, and then you're going to go into MLS pull, and it's going to take you to this screen right here. First, you'll want to select the MLS you're a part of and then save it. After you're done doing that, you'll go over to the second portion, which is the agent identity portion. Here you'll find your agent identity. It's different than the agent identity that you're probably used to in your MLS. We create your own agent identity in the system, so it links up to your MLS and pulls in those listings for you that are associated to you. But what you'll do is you'll hit the Get Started button, and again, it will have the MLS up in here. If it doesn't match the MLS that you have in that's been saved, make sure to go through and change that, because if you don't, it won't register and it won't pull the listings that you want from your MLS into the system. But what you'll do is you'll search it by MLS number. So if you have an active listing in the MLS, you'll just want to put that MLS number in there, and we have one right here. Make sure that it matches the listing that's in the MLS, because if it doesn't, then it's not gonna, it won't save and it won't automate for you. There are instances where you will put in an MLS number and it will, for some reason, pull a listing from a different state. That means that the MLS number isn't fully relinquished from that listing. Just give it a couple of hours and then it will finally get associated with the listing that you need it to be. But other than that, make sure that the MLS number is here, and when you hit search, it will pull up the listing. Make sure it's the same address, city, state, all of that. If there isn't a box like agent phone number filled in, that's totally okay. You can always fill that information in later. But what you'll do is you'll just hit choose and then confirm it. And then what it will do is it will generate a agent identity code for you here. And this is where you're going to fully automate the system to have it bring in all those listings for you. And then you're just going to go ahead and hit save, and it will give you a little prompt, and then you'll just hit OK. Once that happens, it will start matching up into the MLS, and it will start pulling in the listing. It's not going to be instantaneous, so give it some time, let the system kind of match up and recognize that for you. But once that happens, when you go into the property and the property section, sometimes you'll get a little notice up here that says the system is trying to pull in 2 or 3 listings for you. It will eventually, within a couple of minutes or possibly an hour, bring all of those listings in. Like I said, just give it time. It's not instantaneous. It does need to match up. If you need something that is more instantaneous, then I do recommend doing a manual pull or a manual creation of the website. But like I said, the automate function in the MLS pull is probably one of my favorites, just because you don't have to do all of the work. The system does it for you. Another automated thing that I do like in the system is having your YouTube channel connected to the listings that you have. So not only are the videos getting ported to the AgentMarketing YouTube account, but they're also getting ported to your own personal YouTube account. So to do that, what you would want to do is go property and then properties, and then you'll go ahead and click the little gear or the little camera icon in the top corner left of the property thumbnail, and then you'll just go over to video and YouTube. And then it's going to be in the third column to the right. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see this option right here, which is YouTube channel. And it will just give you a little disclaimer about what it's going to do. But essentially what you would do is you would just select the button, I have my own YouTube channel, you would authorize it, and then you would go through the process of tying your YouTube channel into AgentMarketing. So the YouTube channel for the listing will get ported over into your own YouTube account. Be warned, you will get a couple of windows that pop up. For some reason, it will say like the app isn't trusted by Google, but Google owns YouTube, so it's a little strange. When you get to that part, just hit the advanced button and then trust. And then after you do that, it will allow the system to integrate into your YouTube channel, and it will start porting the videos over. If you have any questions on that, or you get somewhat concerned about it, just give our support team a call. We'll help you walk through it, and we'll make sure that the YouTube channel is connected and everything is porting over. Again, it's not instantaneous. It will take a couple of minutes. You've probably seen the disclaimers when the YouTube video gets generated that it will take 1 to 5 minutes. It will take some time, but the good thing is you only have to do this once, and it goes across the board to all of your properties, so you don't have to do this again. So when the websites get created in the agent marketing system, we have the text codes, the flyers, we have the YouTube videos, QR codes, anything that you would need for any digital marketing, print marketing, or just personal marketing for the website itself, which is very nice. I'm getting a little thirsty. But essentially what's going to happen is all of that heavy lifting is pretty much done for you. The one nice thing about having the website or having the system create the website for you is you don't have to go out and have somebody code anything for you. As you can see, this is one of the websites that we have created for one of the properties. If I was an agent, this would be everything: bedroom, bathroom, square footage, and price. And then you have all the great tabs up at the top here that will let the client or let anybody kind of peruse the website and see what the property has to offer for them. So that would be just the personal web or the property website that gets created when the listing gets brought in from the MLS, or you manually create it. Regardless of how it's brought in, a website's going to be created for your listing, which is very nice and takes a lot off your plate. The other thing, which we recently updated a little while back, and I find very highly valuable, are the property flyers. The property flyers are probably some of my favorite things to do, just because on the creative side, you can get a little, you can have a little fun with them. You can swap in photos from the gallery that you have. So if some of the photos don't kind of coincide with what you want, then you can change them out, which is good. The other thing is the colors are customizable as well. So if you want to go more on brand with whatever the colors for your company are, you can. And then also the good thing is all the text is also editable as well. So if you go ahead and just click on it, it will pull up the text box for you to edit. When you're done editing any text, don't forget to update the text here. That update will take effect so that the changes that you made go into the flyer. A lot of people miss that button. I'll try to have them move it closer up if I can, but that's pretty much going to be the save area for any text edits. The other cool thing about the flyers is when you're done with them, you can download them. You can repost them since they are a PDF. You can put them on any social media channel that you want. And the other cool thing is if you want them for open houses, you can actually send them into our print shop. If you download the PDF, you just go to the print shop tab and then upload that PDF there. And then we can actually print these on really nice high quality photo paper for you. We've done a couple so far after this has been updated, and they've turned out phenomenal. We just had one the other day where it was the property for the open house on the front, and then on the back, the individual put all of the financing information. So he had all of his contact information on the front and the back, and then just different tiers of financing for the home, which was really smart on his part, and it was great marketing for him as well for the flyers. Again, these are all highly customizable. Just think anything that gets grayed out or highlighted, you can edit that out. The other thing is that I want to mention, and a lot of people get a little confused on, is if you see anything in a website or a text code or anything in pretty much brackets, you don't have to touch that. The system pulls that in for you. It automates all of that information. So don't get discouraged if you're like, oh no, I didn't edit that out. The system pulls it in. It knows what to bring in and knows where to place it, which is really nice. So you'll even have the text code and the website address here, so you don't have to worry about that. If we go back to the property section, right below the URL on each of the properties, you'll see that there's a text code. The system generates the text code for you like this, but you can always change the text code to whatever it is that you want, as long as it is available. So if you want to make your text codes more on brand, you can change those out so they're a lot shorter for people to type in. I do highly recommend you do that. Just because it's a lot faster for somebody to text in, say, 2 letters and a number versus 7 or 8 letters and numbers combined to try to get information on a property. They want to be quick and fast and easy. But once they do that, all that information gets sent to that individual, and you also do have a lead capture off of that. You get notified when that lead comes in, and you can kind of follow up with them after that. The other thing that I do want to go over is also, again, with the YouTube channel, the system does generate that YouTube video for you. If you do want to make any edits to any of the videos, swap out photos, update price and everything, you can do that in the tools section. We have a YouTube video sequencer in here. So these are all the photos that would essentially appear in the video that I would have created for this property. If you say have like a duplicate of one photo of a kitchen or something that you don't like, you can actually drag these out and drag new ones in. And then once that's done, you would just go back into where the YouTube section is in that camera icon and just update the video there, which is really nice because it doesn't change the URL for the list or for that YouTube video, just updates it for you. And it is just a lot more streamlined.